Open Whispers channels. This is Chris Digos. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and leave your comments in the comment section. Today, we'll be dealing with Professor Charles Soludo, the governor-elect of Anambra State of Nigeria, the question of Apga challenge. This is Open Whispers. Usually, when a father calls you aside and says, "Let me have a word with you," back in days, you know, all is not moving well. I congratulate you, Professor Charles Soludo, on your having been elected on the platform of Apga. I am one of those who celebrated your victory, and I'll continue to celebrate it because of many factors. One, most importantly, is because I believe you are a man of immense ability, an intellectual of no equal as far as those you contested with are concerned, and I'm happy for you. I congratulate Governor Willie Obiano for allowing you to use the Apga platform to run, to achieve this long fought battle. Because I know this is probably your third time of taking a shot at the #1 seat of the state. Now, the platform of which you are riding to power, which you won the election, has big challenges. And I'm sure you know about it. Recently, the governor of Imo State, Governor Hope Uzodimma, called Apga a keke na pepe, a tricycle that probably will not take you far whenever you want to embark on a journey. And in return, the current Apga leadership that is fortunately and unfortunately blessed with high rhetorics fired back and questioned Hope Uzodimma's character, capacity, and intent in saying that Apga will not take Igbos to the desired destination. In other words, it will take them to the promised land. And this is where the challenge comes. Apga, as a political party, was founded with great fanfare, hopes, and aspirations that the Igbos saw the party not just as a socio-cultural organization, but as a religion, because they quickly identified with it, despite the fact that from inception, the party has been disturbed and bedeviled with endless litigations. But good enough, the pioneer national chairman of the party, so to say, distinguished Senator Victor Ume, a man of charisma, a man of diplomacy, saw through the troubled waters and succeeded in giving Apga a national outlook, in not just planting the party in Anambra State, but also won an extra state through Imo State of Nigeria. Kudos to him. But immediately, the charismatic Victor Ume left that seat. It would be an understatement to say that Apga, as a political party, has taken a turn to the worse. Personal opinion. And the question that everybody is asking Professor Charles Soludo, having won the governor election as the incoming governor of the state through Apga, what next? Will you have the balls to tackle the problem that has mitigated against that party really living up to the bidding, up to the aspirations of the Igbos. When people call Apga a regional party and seem to disagree with them, it can easily be called a state party, because the only place Apga has planted its root firmly is Anambra State. And why the growth of the party has been greatly hampered is part of the stuff why we are asking whether or which way Apga. You are fortunate enough today to be the governor-elect and the incoming governor of Anambra State through the platform. Fortunate and unfortunate. Fortunate because I know you are blessed with wisdom and intelligence. But remember that wisdom and intelligence are two different things. Two parallel lines that may never meet. It's just like saying success and victory. Two parallel lines also that cannot meet. Now that you have won, will you have the balls to reposition Apga to be a national party, a regional party, or Willie Obiano could have done very well? Nobody is perfect, but one good thing I will give it to him as a credit is his ability to identify with the party at the center. And that is the secret of his success. He was not antagonistic, and I hope you will not be. Unfortunate, because I said that you are fortunate and unfortunate. Unfortunate because for a feature of a political party to always lie on the shoulders of an individual like we have seen in Apga is no mean task. It means, like Igbo says, that one-eyed man is always indebted to blindness. If by chance anything happens tomorrow, it means that political party may not exist again. But I hope it will not be so. The question we are asking is, will you have the balls to tackle the problem bedeviling that party head on? Or will you still toe the line of your predecessors who were never bold enough to get to the root of those problems? Why litigation upon litigation has always hampered Apga from progressing. But today, in order for us to understand what the former governor of Imo State, His Excellency Ike Hakim, said in an article he published by October 2018, 31st, he said that Apga in Imo State witnessed a betrayal of historic proportion. And he went further to say that as a party, that what we witnessed in Imo State in 2019 general election, before then, was monumental betrayal and injustice done to Ndi Igbo, Ndi Imo, and Nigeria as a whole by the national leadership of Apga, or Progressive Grand Alliance. Does it shock you? No, because I'm sure some of these you must have gotten yourself acquainted to. But let's take a minute and take a whisper all the way back to 2018 at the events, series of events, vanguard of events that culminated into what His Excellency Ike Hakim said. Prior before 2019 general election, Imo State was in a state of decay. The government in power had become very unpopular. There were so many accusations of private properties that were forcibly confiscated from the people of the state, converted to private properties. But remember, it was taken with the name of the state, and converted to private properties of people in power. Pensioners were not paid. People were dying. The governor even indicted himself by creating what he called the Ministry of Happiness. It means that he recognized that he had failed. He recognized that a lot of pensioners had died while waiting for their hard-earned income or retirement. They were denied their gratuity. Those that were paid in fractions. There was general dismay, gloom in the land of Imo State. But then, all the way to Anambra State, Apga had just recorded a resounding victory through the re-election of His Excellency Governor Willie Obiano in the popular 21/21, because out of the 21 local governments, he won 21, and kudos to him. The people of Imo State witnessed decay, and the only party they looked up to was Apga. APC was neck deep into their own crisis. The governor then, Governor Rochas Okorocha, was trying against all odds to plant a successor through his son-in-law, Uchemosu. And that was very unpopular among the people. But these were a people who had been plagued with famine, hunger, and thirst. They were ready for a new breed politician. The election was for Apga to lose or to win. All they craved for was just a decent primaries that will give everybody equal opportunity, that will give all the Igbos who saw Apga as the only redemption. Then all they needed was equal opportunities, level playing ground, which, as far as I'm concerned, I knew then that Governor Willie Obiano assured all contestants. But what do they say? Former governor of Imo State. And I quote from him, from his article. He said, "What we witnessed was a display of dishonesty, failure, collective insult to fellow Ndi Igbo, administrative ignorance, and primitive greed." In my opinion, this was what characterized what happened in Imo State through Apga. Of course, the rest is history today. I want to stop here today. But if somebody has characterized the All Progressive Grand Alliance Apga, whose motto is Onyagala Nwanne, be your brother's keeper, did Willie Obiano do the right thing in turning his back to the people of Imo State when they needed Apga most? Massive failure of leadership, primitive greed. Apga would have won the election of Imo State if they had not resorted to the immature politics, greedy politics, and abandoning their brothers as against the motto of the party. The question is, Professor Charles Soludo, you have come to power through Apga. You know, as Yaradua, that the system was not a perfect one. All eyes are now on you. Will you have the balls to restructure that party so that Anambra State will not be the only state that will be producing the national chairman or national secretary of Apga? Will you spread the tentacle to other states of the Federation, especially the southeastern states? The people of southeastern states are looking up to you. The Igbos generally are looking up to you for a change of direction, for a change of leadership of Apga. You must lead by example. As we analyze the events that have hampered Apga, in my opinion, from growing from strength to strength, regardless of the eloquence, regardless of the rhetorics. Apga has refused to grow. Will you be able to tackle the disease head on? Or will you fall back and be planning the next re-election? All eyes are on you. Apga, Onyagala Wania. Apga, be your brother's keeper. Are you Keke na Pepe, like Hope Uzodinma said? Or what has happened at the party? Is it display of dishonesty, failure, collective insult on Ndibo, administrative failure, and primitive greed? Those questions are up for answers. This is Open Whispers. Thank you. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments in the comment section. Hit the like button and remember to share the video. This is Open Whispers. Thank you.